Alright guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to open up your headlights. You have one opened up, and these are the gunmetal chrome versions of the headlights. I love these. The JDM spec ones, this is basically what you're getting. No, let's see, no clear reflectors or anything or orange reflectors that sit on the side. This is the JDM spec ones, but these are the actual USDM spec ones that I got here. These lenses are pretty yellow, so I'm not going to be reinstalling these, but I will show you how to take them apart. And if you do want to reinstall them, it's just basically doing it backwards. Alright, so let's begin. Alright guys, now that I got you propped up, I can show you that on here, let's see if you can see that, there'll be a series of screws that run along the whole headlight assembly. Let me do that on this headlight and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so now that I have all the screws out, pretty much I'm just going to be sitting here 10 to 15 minutes just using my heat gun at the highest setting it has. It's just kind of running across the whole headlight. But what you don't want to do is melt your lenses. If you're going to be reusing your lenses like I am, I'm not sure if I'm going to get new ones or not, but you don't want to heat up the lenses at all, because then you'll burn the plastic and you're toast. You can't buff those out. You want to just kind of heat up along the whole seam of the black housing, because if you ruin the black housing, at least you won't see it. Yes, you can fix it by like lightly sanding it down if you do ruin it, but yeah, I'm gonna do that and I'll be right back. Now that I have my headlights kind of warm to the touch, not really, like I can still touch it, but I know it's definitely warm around all the edges. What I'm just going to be doing is finding all the little tabs, and don't pry on it. Do this type of like twisting motion to it just a little bit. And yeah, also for this for this type of twisting motion, you want to be using a flathead. Yeah. Alright guys, so I guess I didn't make these headlights hot enough, so I'm just going to keep on heating them up until like the glue starts to give a little bit more. Alright guys, so I'm coming with you with another update. So pretty much I got it where I want it in heat wise. Now I'm just kind of running along the whole thing. And if you can see, I'm not doing much of a gap at first. That's why I want like most of it to start opening up until I actually start prying on it to fully open it up. This is where that twisting motion comes in handy. So I wanted to note that I've done like 2 sets of these, and I've always started from this side and then gone up to the top. This is usually the point where it starts giving. So now I can just kind of now I've kind of got it to this point where it's like open, but now I don't want to break the little chrome parts of this. Because if you just start prying on it like that, you're just gonna snap stuff. So now I'm just kind of opening it up gently. And the most delicate part of this whole place is right here, because this is where you're gonna finish off. So you just kind of want to start prying on both sides and build up to it. So this part's way too hot because it's cold now. And if I keep on prying on it, I'm probably just gonna like rip the actual, or like bend, or I don't know, the actual housing itself, the black part. So when you have any type of doubt, just put some more heat to it. Like if you feel like, man, I do not feel comfortable just prying on it that hard, just keep on putting some heat to it. There. All right, so let me show you what I was talking about. So you see this little plastic piece right here? I broke it off. It's not a huge deal. It's not a huge deal. Yes, you can super glue it back on and you'll never see it. Trust me, you won't, because on this other one, you can see that that part's like covered up by the actual housing. So you'll never see that part. But yeah, it is a bummer. And if I take my little screwdriver, because there is a Phillips right there, and just give it like a little bit more of a crank. Right there, fixed it. So I don't even have to super glue that, and that's how I'm gonna run it. But now, for the whole enchilada that you came here for, how to remove these little reflectors. So there's gonna be a little screw in here. Pop that screw out. Well guys, I have another fail. I broke the housing little, I don't know, like the little stands that kind of hook the housing up. I broke that. But I mean, it's like my second time going around, and yeah. Alright. Well, normally when you don't break things, this little piece right here, that'll kind of give you a little bit of a hard time pulling it out. But since I broke mine, all you kind of gotta do is grab it, tilt it kind of upwards, and then bam, there. It's kind of a bummer, but you know, that's why I have super glue. It works really handy. Now you can see, and now I'm actually here. How to remove this little side marker piece? Kind of gotta like pry, or kind of get your fingernails like inside of this little gate, like a little gap. That's move that off to the side so I don't keep on hitting this. There we go. Alrighty, and then I'm going to pull up. Where did this go? Alright, and now I want to pull up. Now, there. So you can see, I don't know, you might be able to see, but there's little tiny like slits in there. And that's why you gotta kind of get your fingernails and then pop them up. And then to get these little tabs out, you just gotta slide it out and just move it. Now that's all right, looking better. You can actually leave it like this and it'll look pretty good. But no, I like full clear. Now to remove the back ones, all you have to do is just kind of pop each one, and boom, falls right out. Alright, so pretty much I'm done with this. sauce. All right, but now, since the headlight, it has this like little yellow weird like thing that kind of reflects in the background. I don't know, you might be able to see it. I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of weird and yellow and it just throws it all off. So now, since I actually broke this, it's gonna help me now. So I'm gonna remove that Phillips screwdriver, or Phillips screw. Take it out, take it out. Alright. And now I have the actual piece. And if I were to do it correctly, which, to be honest, I've never done, you would have to remove this screw, and there's another screw back there, and then you would have to take this whole assembly out, because this is all one piece assembly. So just breaking that doesn't necessarily hurt you, it actually helps you, and it's not a huge deal. And how to pop this out, there's a little tab, that kind of goes in there. All you gotta do is just push, and now that this is popped out, you can just lift it up, boom, in the garbage. At my point, I'm technically done for right now. How you want to reinstall these again, it's pretty much doing the opposite. Now I got too many lenses. All you want to do is, actually before that, you want to clean these up, because you got your finger marks on them, you know, all that. If you want, this is the whole point of me not like putting these back together right now. You can start seeing that these lenses, they're old. The cars, these Blabis are like, I don't know, like 13 years old now. So, you know, you're starting to see that the lenses are cracking. They're still hard, they still work, but you can start seeing little cracks in the lenses. That's why I'm going to get these buffed out, and they're yellow. And they won't do it justice if I like, you know, put them back together like that. I slapped it back in. Now, this right over here, put this over this one. Readjust everything, you know, reline it up. Alright, and now that I have everything lined up, I would just sit here with the heat gun again, heat up both the lens and the housing, and get that glue like just hot. Like, you want this thing to stick, and you don't want it to leak either, because, you know, who wants water in their headlights after you did so much work for them? You can use the other technique of using the oven, putting them to, I think, preheating the oven to 230, and then letting them sit in there for like 5 to 10 minutes. And then once you got them out of the oven, you know, it's hot, but I don't have an oven to spare, and I don't want to use my oven because my mom will kill me. Alright, but just using a Harbor Freight heat gun. This is like, I don't know, one of these guns. This one's awesome. I use it for vinyl and everything. That's pretty much the end of the tutorial. Thanks for watching, guys. I know I talk a lot and ramble, but you know, this is some information that nobody tells you. I have had to like look through Google for hours, or sometimes a week at a time, just to figure out like how to do things, or like what comes up. I'll leave a description or a link to like those what are they? Halo rings. I'll leave a link to those. I'll leave a link to like retrofitting projectors. You know, you guys can have options on what you're gonna do. You can paint these. You can do all types of crazy stuff. But yeah, just remember, if you're putting them back together, there's a possibility of water getting in. So yeah. But thanks for watching, guys. Like, share, and subscribe, and catch you in the next one. Also, I was testing the new camera out. Shoutouts to David, John, and Jason for getting me this new camera. Comment down below if you actually like the camera. I don't know. I'm gonna have to review the whole footage and see what's up. But yeah, thanks guys.